There are very few creatures, human or animal, in our community that have not been positively impacted by the investment of time, resources, and overall personal concern Sharon and Dolph Von Arx have for animal welfare. For many years, the Von Arx family have been involved with several agencies that focus on the care of domestic companion animals, as well as help preserve our area's wildlife and delicate natural habitat. Over the years, Sharon and Dolph Von Arx have provided guidance, leadership, and charitable support to those organizations that work tirelessly to continue to make Southwest Florida a paradise for humans and animals alike. Most recently, the Von Arx have provided generous support for the Humane Society Naples Capital Campaign, the Von Arx Wildlife Clinic, and the Sharon Von Arx Flight Recovery Aviary at the Conservancy of Southwest Florida.
I grew up as a city kid, not allowed to have a pet, never had a pet. And I had to take care of the neighborhood dogs and cats when people were away, and I loved doing it. And my father was an outdoorsman, hunter, fisherman. To this day, I cannot eat wild game. And I felt like I should be an advocate almost for an animal.
I believe that the primary focus for our society is to educate young people, starting in elementary school and through high school, on the values of animals, how to protect them, how to avoid animal violence, because as you know, psychologists point to the fact that violence against animals in a household often leads to adoption of that with humans, like siblings or mother or father abusing a future generation. So I think education is very important to really solve many of the problems that relate to abuse, animal abuse. And secondly, I think we need to continue things that we have in place at the Conservancy of Southwest Florida, where we have education programs with wildlife groups of fishermen and hunters. So I think education is a real important part of solving many of the problems related to both domestic animals and wildlife. The intrinsic return is, I think, setting an example for people in the community, and particularly for our friends and associates that we are with and attempt to get involved with organizations like the Humane Society or the Conservancy, specifically the Wildlife Rehab Center. I think often if you attempt to set an example of how rewarding it is to be involved with reducing abuse to animals and getting them adopted and getting homes and saving their lives, if you set that example, it spreads the message very clearly.
We have a count and countess living indoors. They allow us to stay there and take care of all their meals. And outside we have all the special little kitties without homes.
They open their home and their hearts to many pets in need. These furry family members provide loving motivation to Sharon and Dolph to continue to serve as ambassadors for those who cannot speak for themselves.
We have a little dormitory of 7 beds out in the on the lanai, enclosed, and 7 little bowls, and then I have a garage overflow. And they're just special.
Because of their legacy of service, action, and deeds on behalf of wildlife and domestic companion animals in our community, and for the generous support they provide the agencies that serve this population, the Humane Society Naples is honored to present the 2011 Walter Turken Award to Sharon and Dolph Von Arx.